Chris, you wanted to touch on the Danish coach and what a job he did today.
Well, I just thought, yeah, Kasper Hjulmand, normally as a coach, it's difficult enough to prepare your team. And if you're going to change formation, you want to have a good run at it. And sometimes you face a big game like this one, you want to play some friendly games if you're really going to change the whole of the formation, which he did. He's had no time at all to change formation. So that's one thing. Another thing in the situation he finds himself in, which is unthinkable, on what nearly happened. They've had to come through all of that. And for his team to go and perform like they did, okay, they lost, that'll hurt them. But for his team to perform like they did, tactically, the energy they had, the imagination they showed, they won every first challenge, they won every second phase challenge, they made lots of chances, they played together as a team. It was just an absolutely fantastic occasion for football in general. And I just wanted to say, as a coach myself, he needs to take a bow, the Danish coach, because he's done a fantastic job today. And
it's no wonder those Danish fans are applauding both teams, but their team in the manner in which they did. Yes, it's a competition, and yes, they lost. But we wondered before the game, Reece, what reaction we would get from the players. What's the emotional mind frame? Are they drained in terms of what they had to go through? And the answer was no, they were inspired. And we were talking about it. Denmark are a decent side, but they played as well as I've seen them play. When you consider the opponents, they're not playing against a weaker team, they're playing against one of the favourites. And for most of that game, a lot of the game, they outplayed them. They created chances. They were first to every ball. And it was only then that Roberto Martinez, with a huge headache at half-time, had to go to his bench to arguably, as Chris said during the game, arguably the best player in Europe at the moment, and Kevin De Bruyne, and he had to change the shape of his team, which he did. He had Lukaku fighting Simon Kjær in the first half, and it wasn't working, so he took him to the right side. He put Carrasco on the left, and he put Kevin De Bruyne in the middle a little bit deeper, and said to Simon Kjær, well, go and pick him up then. If you want to go and pick him up, then there's going to be space. And what we saw in the second half was a masterclass from Belgium, but what we saw from Denmark in defeat, I thought actually was inspiring.
I mean, there's no question about it. One of the things that we questioned, what would happen if things went against them? Now, they started out in 99 seconds. They had the lead, but then shortly in the second half, they fell behind. But they continued to be inspired and to play. And Braithwaite particularly had several chances to score.
Yeah, he did. He was fantastic in this game. I say they all were. There wasn't one player playing for Denmark today that wasn't fantastic. They went above and beyond. They really did. And I would imagine on chances created, they created more than Belgium. We saw that first half. Belgium came stronger in the second half. And like Craig says, when you're bringing on a De Bruyne and a Hazard, you're going to have a half a chance of creating something in the best players in the world. But Denmark would not lie down. They kept going. And I'm sure Christian Eriksen will be watching this with a smile on his face because, his teammates, they did their country proud. They did Christian Eriksen proud. And, huge congratulations to these guys.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN+.